Cool, that's all good. G'day everyone who wants to rewatch this when it goes up, eventually. Okay, everything good, everything's working. Test the chat again. Oh, we'll see if that works. Oh yeah. Oh, it's been forever. Haven't done this. Okay, cool. Chat is working. Awesome. Well, g'day everyone. I'm Mitch. You can call me Taz, and you can tell by that room and that wall being blue, I'm not well, or I started. I'm over in Australia now for the first time in a decade. And today, I thought, how much more Australian can we get it? And we're going to be flying from YPAD, or Adelaide as it's also known, all the way over to Bonbon, or specifically the Stuart Highway, because amazing scenery by Vlad, another big streamer, bloke who got me into X-Plane, and most importantly, creator of this scenery, made it, and I was like, I think I need to put this on a stream because it's really, really good. I did a test flight to it earlier today and it's nothing short of phenomenal. Just get these things that I need down here. Chuck this in so I can hear the playback on the stream. And we'll get back into the simulator. Okay. I mean, got some quick views put up, and I mean, how gorgeous is that? This is an aircraft I do love. I've got quite a bit of time already in it. I think between this and the 757, I think I've barely got more time in the 757. But in my free time, this is what I've been flying. Now we'll just get this up. Now, something that is brand new is Winwing Ursa Minor airliner, I believe it's called. Alright, phenomenal stick when it works. This thing was an absolute hassle to get. I don't even know where to start. Perhaps actually we could start with the thing, instead of being here within 3 to 5 days, got lost. And then, where was it found? It was found on the other side of the country, and it took about 2 weeks to get here. It gets here. I'm so excited. I finally got this new stick. The trigger on the front does not work. I do need to get a throttle quadrant eventually. I mean, this is okay for the time being, but, you know, we can always do a bit better. And a throttle quadrant, especially if I can get my old T16000 throttle back, would be phenomenal. Other than that, I think it's time we get this all set up. I've changed the time, so it's not realistic. It's pitch black in Australia at the moment. It's about 8 PM or 7:48 PM right now. But yeah, let's see how it goes. So, batteries can come on, generators can come on, bleed air doesn't come on. Ooh, they're a bit blown out. And if you see, if it starts vibrating or you hear a vibration motor, that's the stick. It's ridiculous. It's really cool though. Especially when you're near stall or whatever. It's really, really useful. So I've technically got a stick shaker. Turn the panel down a bit more.
TARS system test. Okay.
Perfect. Okay, let's get this sorted. G'day Vlad, how you doing? Actually, if you go back just a little bit, you'll realise where I'm flying to. Actually, if you check the link down below in the description, you'll notice there's a specific link to somewhere on that. Get that down, and now flight plan. Let's click this in, and we'll put in Yankee Bravo Bravo Oscar. That is where we'll be. Well, that's one of the reference points where we're flying to. Procedure. Select departure. The Arepa 1 departure of runway 23 will be perfect for me. And what I'd like to do is remove the Arepa point. Perfect. So, if I go there, increase the range of this a bit. I'll do declutter 1, declutter 2, declutter 3. As you'll see, it just keeps us going on directly to where we need. Yep. Yeah, Vlad, we're flying to your scenery, which I already did today. You know on Discord, because I put some bloody cool photos, I think, on there. Okay, hydraulic pumps can come on. Engine ignition can come on. And start the engine. Get you started. Actually, I should check. Do we have the fuel? No, we don't. You didn't see anything, anyone? You didn't see anything. That needs to be pretty full because we have to fly there and we have to fly back. Okay, great start on engine 2. Engine ignition become auto. Engine ignition 1 on. Engine start. This will be fine. Here's a great piece of this build. Oh, dankeschön. Okay, engine start on engine 1. All good. And stabilizing. Perfect, good starts on both engines. Bleeds can come on. Pneumatic bleeds can come on. Test.
Fire. Fire. Fire.
You're only working on one brain cell. That's been me the entire week, mate.
Stall. Stall.
Oh.
Stall. Stall.
See, I don't know if the camera can pick it up. This
Stall.
thing
Stall.
is shaky. Perfect. That's all good. Pressurization I'll turn on as we get closer to the runway. Speed brakes work. Awesome. I want flaps 1 for takeoff. Pressurization can go to both. Stuff it or just do it now. It's a bit low light, so we'll the taxi lights on. Cabin effect lights can come on and emergency lights can be armed. Perfect. Speed brakes off. This thing requires quite a bit of power just to get there. And I don't know what the glitch is. Whenever I fully move the yaw Z-axis on this flight stick, it sounds like it's clicking a button in the cockpit. I don't know where. It sounds decent. Is that default or a sound panel? This is the default sound. However, what I've done, Vlad, which I like here, is you can change the sounds in the cockpit. So like I can go turn that up, I can turn that down. And the exterior, and I've got the interior sounds a bit lower so I can have the engine sounds a bit louder than what I would say would be realistic. Okay. Oh no! Okay, this isn't one of the annoying things on Avatar. Is you go to press a button and it just doesn't. See, that's good. I'm very... Oh, mate, honestly, it is phenomenal. It's very dynamic, which I love, as in it's very reactive, it's very active as a whole, and yeah, I really, really enjoy it. Anyway, this is another thing you can do. You can just click the altitude and set it. I think that's a Prodigy system thing, because these are actual Prodigies, which are a development of the G1000s that the Phantom's used. Obviously, it's not modelled, because I don't think Airbus has a permission. We'll see. A bit low, yeah, no problem. Thank you. Always like a bit of feedback or a bit of help. That. Okay. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Put our IIS to 220, and it should be good. And we'll just chuck that up a bit higher. I love them made even better G1000. Actually, it should be the G-Thrills. No, so the old Phantom 300 has a G1000. The Phantom 300E and the Phantom 100E, I believe, are the ones that have the G3000s. The early 1000s, which I believe this is what it's based off of. Okay, my voice is a bit too loud. I'll just... there. And we'll hit the parking brake. Sorry, a bit stiff. Okay, strobes, landing lights coming on. And I'll just get charts. This is something I do love with Navigraph is if you've got a phone or an iPad, you can load up the charts for literally every airport, or pretty much every airport. And I'll just get the departure charts up for YPAD. Seat. A ripper. And look at that. I've got the Jefferson chart done. Actually, I can probably do this. And there you go. It's pretty cool. So we want to be above 5,000 by Bovpu, above out, say 8,000 by Kifo. Let's look, max speed 250 knots under 10,000. Yeah, no problems. I'll just set everything up now. Oh, 100%. I'm not a fan of G1000s. It's decent, but I just give me an FMS any day. I would much appreciate a FMS in this thing any day. Okay, taxiing onto the runway. I mean, just look how gorgeous that is. Actually, what I can do here is go ground. Flap 1 takeoff, we've got a long runway. I keep going off the runway too much with this thing, thinking it's a 757. Panel brightness can come up. Cabin should be secure. Just make sure that is the case. Okay, we will hit the parking brake temporarily. Bleeds are on. Generators, batteries, oxygen needs to go on. Flaps 1 selected. Engine ignition goes to auto. Engines are running. Speed brake is closed. Pressurization is both Air packs can come on, we don't need that much power. Normally I would take this thing off in continuous climb mode, but I think we'll go toga this time. Okay. This is
No takeoff. Brake. Takeoff. Okay.
Takeoff is okay, perfect. Hold the brakes. Stable. Toga. Away. And we'll have nav mode on. Come back neutral, 80 knots. 100 knots. 110. Start pulling back. Beautiful. Positive rate. Gear up. Very windy. 13 knots across. Yeah, that's not too bad. Try and maintain the center. Awesome. Vlad, thank you. Backed up. We'll keep the flaps down until about 1500. Landing lights can come off. Low tension can come on, which means now it's going to finally start catching up to us. 1500 feet. Flaps coming up. Just trying to maintain that center line. Let the speed crawl itself up. Bring our speed down to continuous climb mode. And we'll just casually soar our way to the sky. I'll probably hand fly to about 4,000, so I can't look at the chat, which is right here. Lower the nose a bit just to start gaining some speed. Flaps are up, gears up, landing lights are up. Perfect. After takeoff checklist complete. 200 knots, we can start pitching up now. We are very heavy, but that's because we've got the reserve fuel that we need to fly back. Select, bring us down to about 190. 4,000 feet. Autopilot can come on. We can start initiating the turn. Perfect. And I think it's always time. Always time. I'll do this one. Yes. The gear's not up. I pressed that button. I pressed the button for that to be up. And I checked, it said gear was up. Oh, crikey, that is bad. That is bad on my part. It's okay, we didn't overspeed the gear. Should be okay. Now the speed's climbing. Absolute bloody idiot. Okay, now we're able to climb at our VY speed. Actually, preferably in this, we want to be, so we're above 5,000 feet, so we've made our requirement. And we'll increase to 240 knots. Perfect. So, how long will the flight take? It's about a 40-minute flight. Yeah, glad absolutely useless today. I'm also running on one brain cell. Okay, now 3,000 feet a minute. I will happily take that above VY speed. We are doing good. Oh, lad, I flew earlier today down to Bon Bon or Stuart Highway, and I was lost as to where it was. So I was watching the stream that you did. I'm just trying to find it, and I eventually found it, but it took all my reserve fuel away. So we'll see how it goes now. Hopefully. There we go. 10,000 feet. Transition altitude in Australia by default is 18,000, which is no problem. So we'll keep that going. Nothing to see there. Where's that boat down there? Why the hell is there an aircraft carrier? Okay. Oh look, there's some clouds. Yeah, I was doing an earlier flight today. Well, Vlad would know about this. And so basically what it was is we're flying there and the skies are as clear as this. I walk out of the room for about 4 or 5 minutes. I walk back, heavy clouds, rain, hail, whatever, just hell. So that did not go good. Actually, Vlad, seeing as you're here, let me get into the cabin for you. Now, there we go. That's a real ship. That's a fuel ship. Looking good. Now, one thing I do like here. Oh, this view is actually behind. Ah yes, so this gives me access to this. So electronic blinds. Look at that. Wait, is that for all of the blinds? Oh, it is! Oh, that's pretty cool. And then you've also got this, which will tell you your altitude, time, etc. So that's pretty cool. Above 14,000 feet now, so we actually change the power down so it's fine position. Okay, all of this is looking good. I'll just centralize that. It's good. And the belts and that can come off. Now, if I do this, open them all up, you can actually have the light turned on front. And most importantly, we'll just put this a bit forward. Oh yes. Oh yes, the toilet. Yes, well, there's a reason that causes it. We're close to 18,000 feet now, so I'll just change the barrow to 13. Okay, and now slide this open. Yeah, we'll move in. I mean, look at this. Blue with a view, Vlad. Of all the things that it's modelled, I don't think that was a important thing to be modelled, but I digress. I digress. That's gorgeous. And then you got a great engine views here as well. Now the toilet. Spare cabin. Oh, 100%. Actually, a question on that is, I don't think the Phantom is used for medevac. I'm open to being told I'm wrong. that'd be great. But yeah, I think there should be like different cabins. I agree with that 100%. Oh. Oh my. When? Aerobask, when will you introduce this? You leave this Easter egg in the game. And that. Oh my gosh. So the toilet is model flat. Go up. Look at that, no time, 20,000 feet. Oh, flat it is. Oh, that's pretty cool. Well, the thing is remind me not to do that again. Sounds. Stereo sounds. We'll just put them down. A little bit too low, you guys probably want some sounds. Okay. Well, okay. So these are interesting facts about the Venom. Almost the same dimensions of a PC-24. The engines produce the same amount of power as PC-24's engines. I think the PC-24 is just a smidge higher. They fly at the same speed. Their cruise speed's the exact same. It's identical. And its maximum speed is identical. The only difference is different wing design, of which pretty much the same. But right here, the engines are pushed back further, and here you have the cargo door. That was a 2 AM rabbit hole I went down. It was Yes, Vlad, there's always time for a face palm, especially when I'm dealing with myself. Oh god. Good to be back streaming. Haven't done this for, well, over a month. I haven't made any content for over a month. I know what I'll be wasting my time on soon though, is when I have free time from my application, well, my furthering of my Air Force stuff. There you go. Bit of center. Oh gosh, yeah, I'm very not fit anymore. Oh. So what have you been up to, Flood, other than waking up? I saw your photos you posted in the Discord. I mean, they knew a storm was coming, and they didn't tie the planes down. Bit interesting. Yeah, just... Let's see, where are we in the world? Yeah, just coming over the little gap. Probably no problem. And then if I keep going this way to the east, then you get the Great Australian Bight. So yeah, going pretty good. Meeting all our requirements above this height requirements, and also we're above 10,000, but 240 is realistically the speed you want to climb it. So I just want fun. Cinemas too much. I can bet it was fun. I flew the 757 from Sydney to Cairns the other day. That was hell, because Cairns doesn't have a precision approach. It only has RNAV. And this massive weather system, I thought I could get in there early. Wind shear on the first attempt, wind shear on the second attempt. And mind you, the clarity you need is about 600 feet. And I only got visual of the runway at about 620 feet. Which normally isn't too bad, but all I could see was lights. So we went around, then I almost flew into the bloody hill, because it's covered by mountains on either side. Okay, that's 300, we'll go up to 350, make it a bit easier for us. And then I did that. I came in again, actually, I think I put videos up onto the Discord. And the visibility went down, but I was like, stuff it, I've been here for like 4 or 5 hours, I'm landing this thing. I landed it, actually a rather decent landing. I've now got to get used to not over flaring the 7.5, but I got on the ground, it was pretty good. It wasn't too fun though. It actually turned on the planes, it's just that it was way too strong. I mean, gusts is 65. Holy moly. Well, yeah, I mean, what's the rotation speed of a Cessna 172? Because that was one of the aircraft that was flipped over, I think, in one of the photos. It's like 60 knots, isn't it? Or like 55 knots to get a 172 in the air? I don't know, I haven't flown a 172, but yeah. Glad it was not fun. At least it was good for my push-ups today, because I'm trying to get back into some health. My glutes have never been so pressed together. Yeah, 55, 60, yeah. So if you've got gusts of 65, that thing's getting in the air no problems. A bit ridiculous. That's all good. Okay, kind of 350. Realistically, I could probably chuck this thing up to 400, but we are heavy. I could step climb it, but I don't think I'd do that. If you want to climb faster, use VY. Oh yeah, no, I didn't even look at that for a while. Yeah, the VY obviously is your quick rocket speed, but I just took my eyes off it. Yeah, because it's switch over on a Mac. If it stayed on, obviously because we're going above 250 or 240, it switches over to the Mac automatically. But the original nottage that I set was 240. But here we go, we'll just climb speed. We've only got around 1,000 feet left. Now another really interesting thing, lad, about the Phenom is there's no auto throttle. It's got this really weird Garmin system called CSC, which I really need to do more reading into. There you go, big high speed. But that's... It tries to capture what you're doing with the thrust lever. It's a strange system. I don't like it. There you go. That's 350. Yep, yeah, I'll zoom in on the panel for you. So you got FLC, you got VNAV that works. Apparently E-Jets still don't have that. Then you got VS, you got your CPL doesn't work, CSC does work, and you got your approach modes and all that. Yeah, pretty much. That's all it is, lads. It keeps the trend of what you've set and you're doing, and it tries to maintain that. It locks in pretty, and so that's why if you look at the throttle, the do is climb max cruise. You have to have your speed, well, your throttle there, otherwise you overspeed the thing. And this thing would not try and prevent it at all. Just speed ourselves up. I'll set my indicator for about 7.1. It's normally a good speed to cruise out with this thing. So once we get to 7.1, I will then chuck in, I'll then chuck in CSC. So we're almost there. Yeah, I would prefer an auto throttle, but it does mean you have more things to do. So CSC is activated, and now it's pretty much gonna, yeah, I need to come down to cruise throttle now. And it's going to try hold the speed around max 7.1. And now I'll reactivate. So 7.3 we're cruising at, which means that we'll be there in 35 minutes. This outer green, so this green and black band is our glide path, or how far we can glide, and the large green one is where our fuel will get us, our estimated range, which will be more than enough to get there and then fly back. Rally, I love rally. Grandfather used to race it in Australia, but I grew up playing the WRC games and all that. I mean, my favourite rally driver, Michel Mouton, who is, I think, very overlooked, but phenomenal driver. What I'm surprised by constantly with rally is I don't know, so I have to wait for the playback to remember what I said. Looks like it's happening in my city and the noise is unbearable. I just want to go. That'd piss me off. Oh yeah, the thing was, what I was going to say is, what I'm surprised by is how there isn't so many deaths in rally. Not due to the cars, because they're all hologenated to hell. They're too regulated. The thing is, it's like with F1. What's the point of having a Constructors' Championship if everyone has to have the same car pretty much? But yeah, Vlad, that doesn't sound too fun. You know, I grew up in India during festival times where they come around with the drums and all that. It's too bloody loud. Sorry, just look at it, emails. I know I'm not being professional. I respect rally, but it's just... Yeah, no, I can understand that, but that'd be absolutely Hotel Echo Lima. Yeah. Oh, Vlad, it's not just that. There's drums, there's fireworks going off until 10, 11 at night, or midnight. There's people with kazoos going off and all that. Like, and mind you, it's a very dense suburban city, because I lived in Kolkata. It was a bit, as we say in India, in Hindi, pagal. Mad. I'm just going to go get some water. I'll be back in like 2 seconds. Oh, I didn't change this over. Why is this? Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Okay, I'll be right back in like 2 minutes. And we're back. Did you miss me? There we go. Yeah, now, Vlad, this is what I was saying to you. Look at the clouds. Oh god, just yeet. Oh no! She's retired. Ah. Okay, she was British. I need to make context for that. It's cricket. Yeah, no problem, Vlad. See if I can move my flat out. Oh fuck! I almost fell out the chair. Okay, this is gonna be a bit gnarly. Okay. Preferably, we don't want to fly through it, but I don't think we have a choice. So this is the sea wall, or the cloud wall that develops in South Australia, because it comes off from Antarctica and moves up. I think, I mean, we can go over them. It's just we've got 26 minutes. We can go underneath, but I don't know where it ends, that layer. Like, realistically, it looks like my layer. I probably could go 20,000 feet and get under it. ETA is 26 minutes. So that's pretty much 164 nautical miles. Yeah, I'll turn the brightness up so it's easy for you to see. Yeah, no, I think we need to start our descent. I think we need to get up to this. No. Okay, I need to hold the stick. Okay, a really stupid thing that I meant to tell you is... Okay, there we go. No. Okay, if you have CSC mode on, and you're descending, that is a problem. Yeah, no problem for that. I'll see you in a bit, Vlad, then. See you in a bit, Vlad. Cup of tea should be ready. preemptively hit and just easy home. Willkommen, I'm back. Okay, cool. 23,000. I will level out. Yep, climb at 23,000. There's enough under the cloud layer that I can stay here comfortably. Everything's going smooth. Get it to the other person that is watching. Ugh. Huh. Probably want to go down another 1,000 feet. Yeah, that's right on. Which realistically should even work here. Go down another 1,000 feet. Oh yeah, we're getting chucked around properly now. Actually, the motion-based camera can be a bit crazy. It is funny though. Go down over 20,000. Didn't look like it'd be that cloudy. No, it should be okay. I think maybe 19,000 feet to go. About 20,000 feet will work. And look at that. Pretty much clear. Other than that massive hat on top of us. What's the winds? That's what I want to know. Minus 15 outside. Inside. Sheesh, this is cold. Not sure he can stay on and check and stabilizer to come down. Get CSC on there. Just check we are in our let me check Sport AFL. Hopefully Geelong. Oh, come on Geelong. 5 goals down to St Kilda. What is this? Just gonna get my cup of tea because I finally can. G'day, g'day, g'day. Right. Clouds are being a pain in the rectum again. Clear speed. Down to 18,000. And I can see on again. I'm an idiot. Cup of tea. Very cloudy. But gotta do what we gotta do. Gotta save this person, whatever they are. Oh, that was gorgeous. Yeah, that's a photo and a half right there. I don't have my air conditioner turned on. I'm an idiot. Air conditioner is finally on. 75 miles to go. Mind you, we will be around 30 miles southwest of YPAD. Oh, beautiful goal. Let me see. Go to the Amazon. Can I get any? That's fine. I'll just go to the 17 again. Yes. Altitude selects. No, 150. I have to use the map now. RFDS1, see, that's where we're going. Okay, so heading and give it a minor offset. So as you can see, we're going to RFDS1, we're not going to YPAD. Cup of tea. Trench 1050. No. 3 knots. Possibly that's not. G'day, Vlad. Good evening. We've had to step down from 300 to 150 now because but it does mean that we get beautiful views of that coast, of which I have to say auto is getting really bloody good. Ah, cut my finger. Ouch. So, but just so keep you updated, we've switched to heading and using the map. Flying ourselves to. I do wish that there was a GPS point on the air rack data, because in real life, I was chatting to my dad about this the other day, because up in Derby and Kimberley, it actually has GPS locations of where the air bases are, or where the road runways are. If I click scan, come down to 5,000. Power a bit. Make sure the heating on. I can stay on, that's no problem. Everything's all good. Pressurization. Systems. Oxygen. Pressure is all good. Fuel. Perfect. Anti-ice is only used for the windshield. Electricity. I'll be right back, just going to do a quick phone call. Hello, I am back, finally. Sorry, my parents called me. Okay, let's see. Uh, 3,000 feet. We'll come down to 2,000 now. This is the highway we want to follow up. I have this render distance thing on, so I have to actually keep it zoomed in just to be able to see which part of the highway. I believe it's on that part there. Perfect. We are at altitude. Do we see? Do we see? There we go, there we go, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. It is in sight. It's over there. There you go, there's the trucks. Cool.
Autopilot.
My plane. I'm finding this aircraft's been really hypersensitive recently, which has not been fun. But I think that's just down to my control, and it's really difficult to change the sensitivity for anything in this game, because it's got a very complex system. 200 knots is no problem. And we just do a military flyover and then do a loop around. Yeah, I know, Vlad. It's if you go over to the other side of YBBO, you don't see any road. It's so annoying because you're trying to find the correct highway.
500.
Nope. Okay, so we got 1,000 feet, which is perfect. Okay. First stage of flaps, come on. Landing lights because they're on the belly, not on the things that can come down. And we'll do our turn. Try and maintain the altitude.
Too low. Here.
Gear can come down, they're in transit, and you can feel it. Flaps 2, V speeds, flap 3 landing, calculate, put into the computer. A bit higher, sorry, a bit access to the road. Start our turn in. Flaps 3. We've got 3 greens. Flaps 3, and spoilers will open just on landing.
$400.
Bit slow. Last stage of flap coming in. Bit fast.
300.
No problem.
Too low. Flaps. 200.
Power can come out. Off center.
100.
Spoilers. Ah, absolutely shagged it. Brakes. And it's an acceptable speed. I just kept going off center. Did much better earlier today. Performance anxiety, that's what I'll blame it on. And we'll just roll it down. Landing lights coming off. Brake, brake, brake. Turn. Gear, and we'll be very careful. We should be able to make it now. Perfect. Parking brake set. Strobes coming off. They should have come off on the road. Spoilers up. Flaps are fully up. Speed brake. Please stay set. Ignition comes off. Stop. Stop pressurization as well. Watch engine come down. Vlad, no. The aircraft does not have reverses. It has spoilers, which come up on the wings, like this, but it follows the old Hawker design, where it has ground spoilers that come down, and then the spoilers that come up, and it's got really good brakes. Engine order on engine 1, and stop. Windshield heating coming off, don't need them. Pneumatic bleeds, don't need them on. Generators obviously can come off because the engines are off. Hydraulic pumps can be turned off. Nav lights can now come off. Emergency lights can stay armed actually because we're still going to go up. And then if I open this door up, ground. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Just take C, and I mean, how gorgeous is that? That's worth a screenshot there. That's beautiful. Yeah, oh, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, she's a very photogenic plane. She loves a good photo. Okay, so I think I'm going to take a little break. I need to go use the loo. But yeah, this is always my favorite place to fly. Well, actually, this is one of my favorite airports too because it's just really fun. And look at all that. I'll be right back. G'day, g'day, g'day. I am back. Ah, flat's got to go. No problem, mate. Have fun. But now I shall program the return. Okay. Flight plan. Clear. Now Adelaide is Yankee Papa Alpha Delta, and the procedure for this, select approach, be the ILS 23 Yankee with Virat. Minimums will be 400. And load it. Perfect, 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 perfect. Okay. Passengers picked up. More than enough fuel. Door is stowed and secured, as we can see there. Generators, please come on. Oxygen back in. Ignition, we'll get nav lights on. Engine 2 start. We have a start on engine 2. Ignition comes to auto. Engine 1, ignition goes on. And that can start. And good engine start on engine 2. Hydraulic pumps can come open. Belts are on. Windshield heat can come on. Pressurization can go to both. Air conditioning can come to low. Engine ignition can come to auto. We'll do flaps 2 takeoff because it is a short runway. And V speeds, flap 2 takeoff. Only at 872 meters, and we're relatively heavy. That's just awesome. Okay, 108, rotators 98 knots. Cool. Flaps 2 is set. Taxi light can come on. Parking brake can come off.
Takeoff, okay.
Takeoff is okay. Fuel, more than enough. Windshield heat, all good. Perfect. And that looks good. Okay, we shall taxi to the runway, set this to 240, and we will go to initially 15000. Perfect. Okay, don't want to waste runway. Landing license strobes can come on. Emergency lights are set. Cabin lights are set. Should have done a replay. I'll see if I can do a replay once we get to Adelaide. Okay. Hold the brakes. Spool the engines. Perfect. Stable and toga. Forward pressure. Antenna line. 60 knots. Oh gosh, what the hell? 80 knots, 90 knots. V1, rotate. Gets very squirrely. I don't know why that was. Positive rate. Gear up. Lower that down a bit. Only 200 feet above. Flaps 1. Gear is up, 3 white to sea, and we'll verify that the handle is backed up. It is perfect. And flaps 1 can come up to climb power, which is there. And we will go to flight level 400. Come on. Right, I'm going to change Adelaide.
Autopilot.
Hi Mum, hi Dad. Oh shit. I've been keeping busy, don't worry. Oh. One it through, then we can transition. Of course you chose that name. Well, I flew to the Stuart Highway near Bonbon because someone's actually done a scenery with the enlarged highway. Actually, the other guy who's in the chat, he did a enlarged highway so you can actually land on the highway. But now flying back to Adelaide. Let me try and get photos on. Go to 230. It's gonna be too bad. We'll sync our heading. That's a bit of a increase. Bring that down. Halfway with that. Six. We've got a slight tailwind. Shouldn't be that much of a problem. Yeah, no problem, Dad. G'day to everyone watching. get under this layer. Avoid these clouds. Through here, then around. Preemptively, we're going to put our nice protection on. So if you're just joining the stream now, we're just making our way back to Adelaide after landing on a highway strip. If you want to see that landing, just go back just a little bit before, maybe 20 minutes. And now we'll bring our heading over to start matching where we actually need to be. Why is this? Wow. The cells are actually ridiculous.
Autopilot.
Too sensitive on that. Pulled up. There's where we can actually climb up. Nope.
Autopilot.
Oh, what is happening? Absolutely ridiculous. As soon as you take the hand off the controls, the thing just chucks itself up over the 500 feet.
High speed. High speed. High speed. Autopilot.
Please. Yeah, this airframe is getting absolutely trashed after this. This is not going well. There we go. That's a little bit better. Well, we've avoided the cells, or what we need to so far. And we'll be able to chuck it back on GPS now. Everyone in the back is probably shaking. Is that clear sky over there? No, we can hope. There we go, you just come back down on our cruise speeds. Absolutely ridiculous. And yeah, we can bring on anti-ice off. And they see the range of our estimate range on our fuel is increasing. If we go to system, we go to fuel. Yeah, we're doing pretty good, seeing as we've flown there, now we're flying back. Where's our speed? We're only at 5. We've got 200 miles to go. I do want to get higher, but I don't think I can. So obviously we'll be at 3,800 feet by the time we get to Virat, and that should be okay. Significant enough. We'll see how it goes. Glide range shouldn't be too bad though. G'day to all the new viewers that have come over to watch. Currently we're just flying ourselves back to Adelaide. This cloud level is not getting any better for us. I mean, look at that. What's our wing view look like? That's pretty good. It is gorgeous, hey? I think we'll just go down to the loo. But I've already kept it open for everyone. Bam. Close the door. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. I'm listening to the playback and all you hear is the loo going on. What should I do? Oh, hallelujah. No, there's another cloud layer there. Chaser. Ah, all I want to do is get high. Not in that way. Okay, not too bad. Increase the speed quite a bit. Obviously, we're just gonna keep checking our fuel. A total of 1 ton left. I mean, flying over we burnt like 600-700 kilos, and returning we've already burnt 400 because we just can't get up high. Absolutely ridiculous. Ah. Oh, but put the wrong way. There we go. I'll freeze my rear end. Oh, there we go. From cruise speed, CSC around here, and I will be okay. Until or unless we can actually get higher. And that looks like that is a long enough area for us to get higher. Ice protection, NIS off the wings. I think in the Phantoms are actually an automatic system, so it's really no problem. Absolutely stunning. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Gorgeous aircraft. All that engine wants to do is get bloody higher. Oh. Yeah, they're only light puffy clouds. They shouldn't be, and it looks really thin because you can still see through it. Once we get past this, I'm just going to chuck us up to about 350. If we're lucky, we can actually get to that. So what's everyone else been up to? Oh yeah, no. Should be able to get up there now. Yeah, let's chuck this thing up. CSC coming off. Light level change. Don't need to be that high powered, just incline. Oh, the rain now. Definitely doesn't make things easy. They go to Petra. Sorry, being highly unprofessional. There we go. A lot lighter than what we started with, and able to climb much faster now. I do wonder what my VY speed would be. It's probably up there. Yeah, but obviously the higher we get, the less fuel we burn, and the further we can glide. Which is what we need to do now, because for the people that are just joining us now, if I go down to fuel, we've burned 1,097 kilos, so basically we've equaled what we've burned compared to use. Well, right now we have. We did a flight to a remote airstrip in the RFDS scheme, saving a life per se, and we used 600 kilos of fuel just for that. We've used 500 now, just returning, and we haven't been able to go high because, well, the clouds, hang on, the external, yeah, that, fighting through that, has not been, so I've been on 180 that entire time. Oh, look at that, getting some real altitude now. This is great. Yeah, we'll get to 350. That should be okay for us. Cool. $270, which is beautiful. And I'm just going to take a lube break. I will be right back, everyone. There we go. I am back, everyone. I know you missed it. Okay. Okay, that mic position should be working right here. Just accelerate to max 7.1 and then we should be fuel. Fuel is perfectly fine. $300. Sorry for the yawn again. Oh, maybe that's an idea I'll do next time is Adelaide, Melbourne, Canberra, Sydney. That'd be a long string. No, Adelaide to Melbourne's an hour. Melbourne to Canberra's about 40 minutes. Then Canberra to Sydney's about 20 minutes. If I went up to Brisbane, that'd add another 1-2 hours. Let's see. Hey, well, apparently we're at our top of descent. nav on. There we go. Bring our power levers down. Oh, they're great levers, man. So we'll have to go down to 3800. Okay, that's it. What sort of range? Where is this at? I'm gonna guess this calculator's just gonna guess perfectly to Iraq. Yeah, I can barely see the blue there. So that'll be good. Hey, tomorrow's Sunday, so have fun. Hamilton's fifth. Oh gosh, that's really tightly packed. House 3, Ross and Morris will stack with Hamilton. About to be an interesting race. Not like to watch the sport, but I don't think that'll be too bad. It just oh. Nope. Don't want to be copyright striked. I almost had that happen, but that's just because I almost fell asleep. I just started singing deliriously. Don't do it. Zero. Now I'll just get on the Ava tab, and I believe Adelaide's 1017. Pressure, check. YPAD. Next. Let's see. 1018 now. So what's everyone been up to? Or what are their plans? So I think after this I'm just going to head down to the pub, get a drink. Shouldn't be too bad. Okay, so basically it's supposed to be a green and black line that shows you the glide path if, say, you lost both engines simultaneously. Don't know why it's showing this. So we've got the fuel. So we've got over an hour of fuel and we've got 10 minutes left. And this keeps getting smaller and smaller. I think really what that's supposed to be, and I think it might be glitch, is that's supposed to be green and black, which tells you like your glide, and if you want to glide, but rather interesting. Just double check. Haven't got an anti-ice on. Standard barrel can come off. And quick check again, 10:18 for Adelaide. Oh, need to wake up, need to wake up. Okay, under 18,000 feet, which means we need to change our altitude over. Which is here, barometric. 10:18, cross verify that again, 10:18, that's perfect. And you can see there's that bite in the water. That is Adelaide. And what I will do, see 109.7 is set, that's the frequency for the ILS for Adelaide. If I come over and DME, this will tell us the distance from the beacon at 1,000 footers. Ow. That hurt really badly. Okay, so it will be an ILS 23 landing. I will take control around or just above minimums. So minimums is 400 feet. I will take control about 500 to 700 within that range. Obviously it will be a left-hand seat landing, let me reiterate. And I will be in control. If we need to, I'm reading the chart. I'll get it up for more professional. Okay. Yankee, Papa, Echo Delta, Alpha Delta. Approach will be ILS Yankee. Here we go. Okay, so heading will be 222 degrees, frequency 109.7, which is set. Left-hand seat landing, I will take control just above minimums. Minimums will be about 400 feet. The skies are clear, but if they somehow magically gets really unclear due to precipitation or whatever, we'll just follow it down till minimums. If we don't see the runway by then, we'll just go around. Going around, we'll follow runway heading, and we'll go to 3,000 feet. And full landing Briefing complete. No, don't sing. $3,800 is set, perfect. We're going to be coming below 10,000 soon, so we have to be below 250. All these people joining in perfectly just as we come and finish our trip. Yeah, 266. 250 under 10,000. I mean, maybe we'll get an exemption. We are RFPS, but we just follow regulations. We'll follow what we have to do. Isn't she a gorgeous plane? And to think, this thing is pretty much, in many regards, identical, if not extremely similar to the PC-24. Difference between the PC-24 though is just the wings, the gear, because the mains have 4 wheels instead of 2, and it has, most importantly, the cargo door. But the engines are pretty much identical, they produce almost identical power. Wings are different, but the cruise speed is exactly the same, and the maximum speed is pretty much the same. Okay, barometric pressure is set at 1018 hectopascals, and everything is going pretty peachy, I say. G'day. Under 250, perfect. They're going to probably scram at me because I'm too low, too slow. Okay, systems will go off, did try to just remove all that. We just need to focus on flight plan. So 3800 at Virat, past Mapri, then we'll actually have access to, will be within the localizer's range. And as I've stated, ILS will follow the ILS down, and then about 500, 700 feet I will take control of the aircraft, which is just above me. Speeds, okay, so flaps 1 will go down under Mach 1.8. That won't be too difficult. Mach 1.8. 180 knots, sorry. Flaps 2 to 3 is 170 knots. I will make this a full flap landing, so that'll be 160 knots. If I go here, I go to V speeds, flap 3 landing, compute, about 108 knots is our VREF speed, and VFS is 1, 2, 3. Set that to PFD, so these landing speeds will now be shown on. Now, coming into Adelaide, the Adelaide broadcast tower there. Adelaide Airport is just there. Which I can barely see. There you go, there's the runway, there's runway 23. There's Parafield, which is why I always love coming this way, because you actually have to fly past Parafield. I know who owns that. That is also a really interesting airport to fly into. There's Adelaide City over there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now I always find this approach a bit interesting because it looks like you're flying directly into the mountains, but you just cut in just at the right time. 230. You can pull the power back just a smidge, just a smidge. How fun is this approach? No, stop singing. I'm gonna have to put a banner just behind my computer. Do not sing. So my job in my past life was a karaoke. So that hence why I tend to get sidetracked, especially with the singing. I already got threatened with copyright once. Okay, cool. At Virat, turning in. By Mapri will be at 3,200 feet. 3,200 feet is now set. Yeah, so by Mapri we will do what we need. Okay, yes. And runway 23 right ahead. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'm looking at the Navigramp Jefferson chart right there on my phone. Very slowly, so that's no problem, because we'll get top spot down soon. 11 miles out. By 10 we'll start hoovering. Light that up a bit. And we'll activate approach mode and see if the localizer's captured. If so, you'll see this magenta line turn to green, which means that we've successfully captured the localizer. There you go. Approach mode again. There we go. And now the localizer is captured, and you can tell because the line is going green. Slowly bring the power back, 9 miles to go. Alt is definitely not on. Oh. There we go, now the localizer is locked. Go around altitude, reset. Just manually get the thing down. Flaps 1. Speed brakes can come out. And let's quickly verify this again. Once we're 170, flaps 2. Gear coming down. High, but that won't be too bad. Flaps 2. Flaps 3. And full flap. Under 160, so we can actually come full flap right now. Autopilot. Come off. Obviously, set heading to 222. Okay, flaps full. 3 grains. Landing lights on. Bit high, but that can always be changed. That's not too bad. Feeling like we're sinking a bit, so I'll correct that.
500.
500. Checked.
$400.
3 grains, full flaps, and again, minimums continuing.
300.
300.
$200.
Checked. Low.
100.
Power out.
Glide slope.
Oh. Pull back too hard. Hold it, hold it, hold it. There we go. Beautiful. That's a good landing. Spoilers coming out. And manually braking. 131. I'll take it. Definitely not as good as the 55 I got just before, but I will take it. Now we should be able to turn. Yep. And because we can, and this flight simulator will just turn off here. Perfect. Taxi lights coming on, strobes coming off. Spoilers can come in, and flaps can come all the way up. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And Victor Hotel Romeo Foxtrot Delta is clear of runway 23. Beautiful. So we'll just taxi this around over to here, to my favorite parking spot here. And yeah, everything should be fine. That'll probably be my last flight for the night. I have things I need to do after this. And yeah, so see how it is. But anyway, if you enjoyed the stream, consider giving it a like. It helps out quite a lot more than I think a lot of people know. But yeah, pressurization can come off, spoilers are up, and flaps are up. Bring her around. What I do like with the Garmin systems. No, wrong way. There we go, got the map of the airfield, or airport. And almost had my favourite place to park this thing. Taxi lights can come off. Come on, where are they? Where is it? Here we go. Let's get this on this line. Start braking and parking brake set. Okay, engine ignition off for engine 2. Stops. And we'll go system, enlarge that, and we'll watch the engine spool down. Hydraulic pumps can come off. Pressurization is already off. Nice. Okay, engine ignition off for number 1 and stops. Windshield heating come off. Engines are spooling down, perfect. Fuel pumps coming off. Pneumatic blades coming off. Generators coming off. Oxygen being pulled. Battery 2 coming off. Engines are below idle. Passenger door can be opened. And beautiful. I will give you guys a quick walk around. Yeah, I mean that is gorgeous. Other than that, guys, if you enjoyed the stream, hope you did. Consider liking the video or the stream, and if you like so much, maybe a subscribe. I'd like to catch you guys in the next one. Other than that, cheers.